Justices of the Constitutional Court earlier this year upheld the Anti-Homosexuality Law on grounds that it upholds the country's social cultural norms, values, and that it protects children and vulnerable individuals in society, among other grounds. Following the decision, Budama North Member of Parliament, Fox Odoi, together with other 21 activists, have petitioned the Supreme Court, challenging the Constitutional Court decision.
There's a prohibition from a private member introducing a bill that has the effect of imposing a charge on the consolidated fund. We argue that there was no consultation, public consultation and public participation. The conduct of the presiding officer falls below the standards expected at law.
The case was filed against the Attorney General, Pastor Martin Sempa, Engineer Stephen Langa, and Family Life Network Limited. The parents want Supreme Court to nullify the Constitutional Court decision on grounds that the law violates the rights of LGBTQ community.
Just recently, the Namibian Supreme Court also made a decision that nullified a similar law like we have in Uganda, on the grounds that this is discriminatory, on the grounds that this basically violates the basic rights of human beings. So as Africans, we also need our rights protected. Every single person needs to be protected.
Access to homes, even though that was removed, but we still have landlords evicting people who are perceived or who are known to be LGBTQ persons. So the law has had a huge impact on the community at this point.
Among those who filed the petition include academicians from Makerere University and civil society organizations. On the other hand, the Supreme Court has partly dismissed an application filed by Legal Brain Trust seeking to amend its lawsuit against businessman Hassan Bassajjabalaba and his companies. In the application, Legal Brain Trust was seeking court to amend its appeal to substitute the deceased, the late former governor of Bank of Uganda, Emmanuel Mutebire, with the administrators of his estates, and to also introduce new arguments regarding liabilities of each of the respondents in this case.
It has been the law until today that the death of a party to an appeal does not end the appeal in respect of that party. Article 164 says it's about individual accountability. Accountability is individual. Yeah, so a constitutional provision has been amended, plain and simple.
Hassan Bassajjabalaba is accused of using government officials, banks, and the central bank to steal over 142 billion shillings from public funds, which money was awarded to him as compensation after losing the managing of Kampala Markets contract. After dismissing the application, Supreme Court justices gave respondents more time to file their submissions, and court will resume formation.
Yeah, within a week we reply. Others read it and also can address court what we have said, and within 3 weeks that is done, and then the court will sit to discuss what we have filed.
In the Constitutional Court decision, the court partly ruled in the favor of Legal Brain Trust, declaring that the contracts were illegally awarded to Hassan Bassajjabalaba, thus ordering him to refund the money. Both Bassajjabalaba and Legal Brain Trust appealed the decision. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.